is your First Alert 5 weather with Sam Schreier.
Hi everyone, this system isn't done yet, but it is really wrapping up and a lot of the conditions out there are so much better. The wind is still strong. That will be a feature that lasts for a few more hours. The winds will stay out of the north, fairly gusty until the low pressure system producing the wind can move into Kansas a little bit more. Now it's cold, 24 feels like 9 and still a couple flurries darting across the camera lens. In Woodland Park, that fresh 8 to 10 inches of snow just sitting there. If there's been one nice thing about Woodland Park's forecast, it's that the wind has been pretty light out there, which makes it a lot more tolerable. That snow just kind of sits and falls where it goes. Well, I mean, you got a little snow, Pueblo. Glad I went with a trace to 2 inches for our snowfall. That seemed to pan out with just that dusting across town. It's cold though, 31, definitely feels colder, like 17. And you look at Trinidad, well, still a little bit of snow on the lens, but I mean, really just wet pavement out there, even though it is below freezing. Across the region, Pueblo, La Junta, Lamar, Springfield are some of the warmest temps on the map, but everyone in southern Colorado in our viewing area is below freezing, and the wind chills feel even worse. Now let's talk about snowfall. It is wrapping up again fairly quickly. Snow lingering into the plains, but that's just about done. Denver, that snowfall is still moving into Lyman. We get a little closer to El Paso County. We had Monument Hill. We had Allen on Monument Hill. Snowfall still blowing over the hill. But look, that dry air is really starting to eat away at the snow. So we're starting to see more of just some scattered flurries coming off the hill, which is way more manageable. That really won't add much more accumulation. And we've got the wet mountains sliding some snow down to the Sangre de Cristos and La Vida Pass also definitely slick with just a few flurries out east into the plains. Keep in mind, the roads were slick out there, so even though the snow is gone, it's still going to be nasty. The hour by hour was kind of overestimating the flurries left over, but what was nice is that it nailed that by 2 o'clock, most of the remnant snow is east into the far eastern plains. Those flurries over the mountains really wrap up by 4, and then basically the entire region, other than a stray flake or two, is done with by 5 to 6. And we just head to a cold night, everybody. Low temperatures by tomorrow morning are going to be in the single digits and yes, a few negatives outside. We've got your extended forecast looking pretty cold tomorrow, kind of cloudy, and with this fresh snow, well, that's easy to stay chilly. Thanksgiving, I do have it dry in Colorado Springs, but Wednesday night through Thursday morning, the Sangre de Cristos, the southern mountains, and some of the plains east of Crowley and Otero County could get a little snow. So Springs looks dry, but not all of our viewing area does. And there's a rainstorm mixture in the forecast for Friday. Pueblo, I think you're dry on Wednesday night to Thursday morning, but Walsenburg to Trinidad, there is a chance for some snow. Again, Wednesday night, early Thursday morning, but it should get out of the way and then just showers back in the forecast on Friday. Canyon City, here's what I'm seeing. 30s turn to 40s, turn towards 50 on Fridays. So really no rain or snow I can see until we get to actual Friday. And then finally Woodland Park, some cold air tomorrow morning, and then light snow is back on Friday, Allison.